What is the purpose of a human being in this planet? Making a career and the making a future of your life. So I think the help of the real purpose and aim of others people. So these are 3 points for me. So I think the life of the space we have to know making the world rule and this rule of the human being these types of created rules and created have to be barriers to I think a human being and difference uh, the big dent of the as a barrier of as a human being. So I think human is uh, already communication to alone, but I think the why scientists prove that as a human being is a lots of getting progress. So getting a progress to why the human are not equal. And now in the case of uh, imaginations and reality, I think the space is the not a separate concept of uh, both a fact, but the same fact. uh, we open eyes and these moments appeared. So these appeared a moment and the same in conditions. So the measurable things and mysteries and the taboo things to appear to be uh, doing these types of work in this world. So we are now about to be space of the real of in we define to scientists where is to go to space. I think the a man who in this planet come to there is a no find out the way to is this. I think this world is like a space, and I think it's a not a planet, real you can say planet, because uh, most of the uh, stars is like other planets is just like there are more planets like a Pluto, Neptune, these types of maybe exist, but you know that a man who's like a separate to is just like a star separate is just like a other planet separate. So I think a human being nowadays spending their times uh, maybe mobile phone communications and others uh, contacts, but I think uh, there is a no no the work of it's just like a copy paste of the imaginations copy and reality copy, and then technology copy is this types of same things. These are we conclusion that uh, all be uh, you observe this space in technology in reality in imaginations, but these are uh, temporarily exist. So we have to find out. So we are not same this like a space of this maybe like just is everywhere is space. You know that temporary a human being come in this world, and temporary where is a hidden where is a find, but nobody can't see to hidden. But this is a magic of the world of attractions. So world of attractions in nature is actually the hidden of behind the all the like covers uh, of these facts. I think the people can't recognize in double mind. So when I dreams, he suddenly and try to keep a smile and happiness. Suddenly, uh, take a miserable for in minds, so worries about as self. So I think we are insecure to have self. We are not need a uh, as well as to for insecurity for other persons, for other human beings. So I think sometimes we insecure ourselves. That's why the human of the self uh, is not a difference between and these technologies of uses. So we are worried about our uh, technology scientists scientifically progress to those of days. So in future man become just watch this world suggesting a working in farmer of machines, just like we are we are like in this not a uh, in this these types of fact accurate. Imagination is good, reality is good, technology is good, but human is the uh, want to just like on the properly way of your duty performing. So according the human nature to attach to nature, to guarding the work of nature. So by the way the sunset and crescents and stars automatically performing their duties. So human needs autopilot moves for as well as making the artificials for creating intelligence. So why are the role of the intelligence or artificial? So intelligence means the real natural intelligence and artificial. So I think the both are we can't a difference. uh, so maybe some people like I have a golden spoons, so some maybe a maybe a polish, and some maybe a forced to like stones to make a into build us diamonds. So some are golden spoon. I think these facts is a we can't real facts of getting the points, because both these systems are their own functions, their own definitions. So I think the idea of conflicts the same the function of perform. So automatically the fact of the uh, conflicts it's maybe convert into a fighting, and then the world system of can't be properly work. So I think systematically the world divided duties of the all of the I think the blank of this world would have no concept of exist of things. So actually this world uh, with a control to separate power. We you know that when we sleeping we are sometimes to fear uh, maybe those insect for injection to kill your skins, like a mosquito, like a yellow doctor, like I think not a real name of yellow doctor, because these are insects. So we can't believe that these types of existence. So in night a mosquito tease human beings, so in morning, so because it's a making of the a human brain barrier. So this actually the power of the nature. So nature these are duty of performs things controlled. So here is a no you have a sometimes we keep uh, smiling our face, this is a sometimes we are crying. for losing the beautiful of things. That's why. So we are why we are here in this world to present to is actually this happened. So I think a man who according the belief systems working, so those who flying bones, those who uh, butterfly kicks, it's just like a human brain according to belief work. So he can do this, perform their actions. So performing their actions uh, maybe some of the habitual. So habitual I need we need why human natures space between and distance, more distance. So why are human or not a real to your mirror your face? So I think the behind the nature uh, test test of yourself, test stream yourself. That's why sometimes uh, your your idea of connect like a charger, the some of the performing of your same action, some of the performing of your ideas of elaboration explain your uh, some of your explain the uh, beauty of nature sounds. So these are flavors of a human. So human need for those struggle to historical humans being to starting this world, and they uh, after start. So before human die in the distance of the for as a cure of self. So he die in the uh, way of when you go for a doctor, so doctor is not available, so die in the distance. So now we need ambulance for patients to cure, to patients for cares. So it's just like before a human doing this and now a human doing this. So why scientists and researchers says a human takes a more build relationships, so a human build a more efficient progress by leaps and bounds. So I think uh, the nature is a now die, and in humanity now and die. So all these are types of duties. So yeah, as a naturally, so we have to be a uh, finding the no insensible answer. It says that a betterment of the idea of all the person, all the human needed the better of this idea perfect. So perfect idea uh, the human to engage like a Neil Payne in all the disciplines and insect little sect insect, so discipline in the line. So human why human can't by by bounds for all human. So I think there is a and these types of moral flavors. Human may be proud of their skills, human may be proud of their talented, so on the uh, on their self. So because naturally all of humans different uh, their lifestyles and their favorable uh, more a taste, because there is this is a taste of human nature. So I think the already power is just like umbrella. We are in the rainy and stand up. This role of the umbrella is just like a nature of role for for human beings, for human creatures. So all the control on nature umbrella of this, maybe we can't say that is a god, because in we sleeping the all the power of the living things, those who lizards on the walls when you sleeping. So all the living of the your things you teasing you uh, low lower their uh, lower their worth of as a self. So we are to love ourselves. That's why all the role of self is low, because that's why the that I experiment so far. This I've suddenly my idea. So I think the these types of headphones. So I think headphones have no power. So that's why I bundles and take it uh, in in like a roll of like you can say that jalebi. It's mean jalebi like means to like a tab and a roll of your it's me I make a ball. So it's just like a it's feelings and it's a realizations. So zig dizzlings for maybe all of the low s- le- hidden maybe down your lower levels. So these types of, I think the nature is a unacceptable unstoppable control. So uh, we have to be a just like a hands. That's I wanna experiments. So that's these are automatically in a maybe bundle. So these are hands is not a make a bundles. So that's why the actually the love of nature, you make a beauty, you make a senses creates in you sleeping again your awareness uh, in your difficult way, so same time make your easiest way. So these are flavors of challenges, these are flavors of life. So here is a no challenge and worries. So human are actually the world of your space, you actually the human is a space. So making the barrier of the peoples. So rule regulations emphasize to this happen. So actually there is no way of solutions, and there is a no of problem. Is actually you have to space of free from all the planets. So all the planets so far you free to bounces of opportunities, you bounces of challenges, bounces of the uh, bounces of the your uh, happiness. It's just like there are more just like a performing the teams and winning sides only one champion. So one champion is only teams, challenges, winners, losers, and truth, lawyer, beauty, unbeauty, uh, ugly. These are teams on participate in tournament. In this world is like a tournament. So explain the tournament. Only a one winner is a humanity winning. So humanity winning after the one human kills all be humanity killing the sign of humanity, because the all the purpose of all the prefer all the value of this nature to human. So why we are not a care of human? Now human divided in their different parts, different types of culture, different types of their according the we have to according the barrier creates. So that's why there are no uh, these facts exist, but fact is exist only nature exists. We are not exist in this world because nature exists. So nature are valuable, and to make a perfect stations is a message of in silence is only perfect conditions, only nature condition. So nature is all of the king this planet. So that's why this is my message. So that's why my explanations uh, we are only a little bit and a little time here, and after that we are can't know that where we are hidden. So I think the human now in the my front of areas. So it's lonely, and after few minutes of some seconds to go forward. So it's just like a where we can't know that where is a human, because a human needed a hidden the gate and go to hidden gates, and that's why where human go away. So we are these types of just like needles. We can say that needle is can't now humans. So this like already world is needle. So that's why we making the separate the love and separate the uh, nature of actually the needed of nature, where you perfect you're the way of life nature. So that's why uh, you actually the piece of the actually the addiction of beyond the strength only a nature. So nature may be down your strength, maybe nature may be your weakness converting into strength. It's only hold hand on nature. So that's the all the covers of this world and the earth and the sky. These are both making the style of the nature, and according the power of only, and not a human only power of the this planet only nature. So I hope my video message is very wrong or already long. To I hope to know about to actually the meaning of imagination, reality, and technology. So these are facts. So all be technology and all be imagination, all the reality is temporary. We are temporary in this world. We have spread love. We are united, union, and united known of all, united for all, because human nature, you know that when a earthquake suddenly, so all the humans are equal, not a difference on these times, miserable moments, when a floods, uh, because all the human needed is same equal to and this happened on this accident. So all be human on equal performing these tasks. So we are equal, we have no difference. So only difference is uh, one champion is a nature is a making the one day champion. So are the a human loses, because human are born in mistakes, a human forget to all this, but nature is, that's why the flavor of provided us. So I my video is very long, so I wanna short it to next time, next video and next energy. I love this.